Hello everyone, welcome back to IPL Trivia with Priyadarshan. So I'm here to give you some interesting facts, to tell you my thoughts about today's match, which is the second match for today, that is the Mumbai Indians taking on the the Kings 11 Punjab. Now, before we get to the statistics and the points table, you know that I have some questions for you. So first I'm going to ask you two questions regarding some of the players in the Mumbai Indians squad. So let's see how well you know your players. So here comes question number one. The year is 2017. The opponent team was Sri Lanka. The number of balls he took to score the century was just a mere 35. He is the fastest batsman to score the century. So which player are we talking about? So I know now when we're talking about batting, and obviously now I haven't told you whether he's an Indian player or not, but given the fact that it's a Mumbai Indian side and we have the hitman Rohit Sharma, so that is the answer that we were looking for. So Rohit Sharma is the person. Moving on to our second question. He is the leading wicket taker for the Black Caps in World Cups with 39 scalps. The second in the list is Alan Donald. Who are we talking about? Now again, since I said Black Caps, many of you know Black Caps are the New Zealanders. So that is why many of you would have quickly guessed that the bowler that I'm talking about is the pace sensation Trent Bolt, who's having a very successful IPL with this new franchisee and with the ball. So those were our two questions regarding the Mumbai Indians players. And now it's time to move on to Punjab. So here comes question number one. This Indian once fielded for South Africa A during a Tri-Series tournament in 2015. So who is this cricketer that we are talking about? Now this is a bit of a tough one. I don't know whether many of you will get this or not. Surprisingly but true, it is an Indian and his name is Mandeep Singh. So he has been in and out of the team, but he is a good batsman and he is a good fielder as well. So he has fielded for a country other than India as well. So that's a good fact to know, right? So moving on to our last question. The first one to achieve this is Chris Pringle. Defended 2 runs to win off the final over with two wickets remaining. Who was the second person to achieve this feat against Pakistan in October 2014 at Abu Dhabi? So the player that we are talking about, can you guess it? So the player that we are talking about is Glenn Maxwell. Now obviously Glenn Maxwell is not having one of the best IPLs, but obviously him being in the team brings a lot of bringing in a lot of experience. So he also helps KL Rahul a lot of times, with the field setting and also with the batting and bowling lineups. And I feel he has performed better with the ball than the bat this year, where he comes in and bowls those 1 or 2 overs, really gets the run rate under control. So those were our 4 questions for you. Now coming to the points table, well, we know that Mumbai is second on the table and Punjab is last. So, but it also is still an interesting match because Punjab, if they win, again Mumbai gets stuck at 12 points. It gives a chance, a small ray of hope for the teams down the order, because if they keep winning, then you never know how this points table might change. And we have seen, compared to the other IPLs, in this IPL, the points table has been all over the place. Teams have been shuffling in and out, and still now there is no guarantee about which teams are going to make it to the playoffs. So it's going to be a really interesting match. If we talk about the Mumbai Indian squad, well, there's not much that can be said about it because they're playing a set team. They swapped out James Pattinson for Nathan Coulter-Nile in the previous game, which I felt wasn't to their disadvantage. It's good that they're giving their other players also an opportunity to showcase their talent, so that's really, really great. The all-rounders have been just on point, maybe Hardik Pandya, though he hasn't bowled a single delivery yet. But Krunal Pandya and Kiran Pollard have been absolutely outstanding. And they have been good in the field as well. Well, a few drop catches here and there, but which team doesn't have that? But that's fine. But they have been a solid unit, and especially their batting lineup has troubled bowlers of every franchisee for all these games, because they just get off to such a good flying start, and their tail enders really just seal the deal and give a very clean finish to the team. So they are the team to beat in this year's IPL is what I feel. Whereas when we take a look at the Kings 11, well, they have some individual characters who have been killing it. You can say KL Rahul, Mayank Agarwal. They've been doing really, really, really well. And but those are all individual performances. As a team, they're not able to, get that momentum going and get those wins. But now, since they're coming from a victory against Bangalore, I really hope to see. And plus, we've got the universe boss back in the side, and we all saw what he did in the one game that he got to play against Bangalore. So it is really something. Chris Jordan really impressed me in the previous match because he was really going for a lot of runs, but he's really worked on his line and length, and he's really hitting the right spots right now. So I'm looking forward to him playing in today's match as well. Ravi Bishnoi has been exceptional as the lead spinner, and it'll be good to see how they can look to either pick up some early wickets so that and again now the match. Again, whichever team wins first in this IPL, the norm has mostly been that whichever team wins the toss, they select to bat, and mostly the teams batting first have won most of the matches. So again, that makes it a very important toss for KL Rahul to win. I'm rooting for Punjab to win this match because I don't want a set established top four. I want to see that points table shuffle a little, probably get some other teams also in. So let's see how that match turns out. Today's key players to look out for, according to me, are going to be KL Rahul, Kieran Pollard, and I have a very strong feeling that today Ravi Bishnoi is going to outshine in this match. So let's look forward to this match. I hope you all are as excited about it as I am, and I will see you watching the match as well. So let's watch this match together. Let's enjoy this game of cricket. So I'll see you tomorrow with the review for tomorrow's match. So please stay tuned. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. And this is Priyadarshan signing off.